Welcome back guys. So we are in our instance and now you will see that this instance does not has a graphical user interface, which means that we cannot install packages from Windows like we just did by downloading something over the internet. What we use is something called as Yum. Yum is a package manager that will help you to install and uninstall softwares or packages as they are called in Linux on your terminal itself. So what Yum basically does is you tell Yum that hey, I want to install HTTP software, and what Yum will do is it has a list of softwares and it would go and find HTTP in that list. That list is called a repo. So Yum has a repository that has all the packages, and Yum will go and search in that repository for the package and it will install it for you. So that is why this is very important, because this has a different repository than the other AMI over here. Remember, we downloaded this 1803. You can see it right over here, 1803, which is the AMI over here. This AMI has MySQL, PostgreSQL and other packages. This one does not. This one needs a lot of troubleshooting to make it work. Now here, luckily we have the good AMI, so we can use something called as sudo. Now this sudo command is used to run commands with administrative privileges. Now if you are going to change anything on the instance, you need to be an administrator, which basically means that you need to know what you're doing. An administrator is supposed to know what he or she is doing. That is why they call them administrators. Now I can do yum install or yum update to update all my packages, and this will say that you need to be root to perform this command. Now root is the Linux administrator. In Windows you have administrator, in Linux you have root. So I cannot run yum update as a normal user. How do I find who am I? I write who am I. It tells me I am EC2 user. If I do sudo -i and then I do who am I, now it says I am root because I changed to root using this command. But we are not going to do that. We will exit from here and I will use the sudo command, which basically says Linux that hey, run this as if I am an administrator. So sudo yum update, and this will go and find all the updates for me. Now here is another thing that you will often see. This one is not able to connect to the repository. And why is it not able to connect? I can do ping 8.8.8.8 and this is going to ping, which means that we are connected to the internet. So we are connected to the internet, but we are not able to get this package mirror list. We are not able to get this mirror list, which means that this is not being resolved to an IP address. And this is a very common issue. And once you see this, you know exactly what to do. Sudo vim/etc/resolve.conf, and here I would put name server 8.8.8.8. This is the public DNS server of Google. So what this does is it will go and find the IP address of this and it will give me the updates. So now basically it is saying it could not resolve the host, which means that it could not find the IP address for this. I added a line in here to tell that it should go to this IP and find that IP address. So now if I run yum update, this is able to update now. Now it will say that there are 3 packages that needs to be updated. I will do Y. Now our packages are all updated and we can install our LAMP server. So to install LAMP, we need HTTPD 2.4. HTTPD is going to be our web server. PHP 7.2 is going to be our PHP, and MySQL 157 server and MySQL PHP 7.2 MySQL ND. This is going to be our connection between MySQL and PHP. I have to remove HTTPD. Let's try to find this. It is not able. Oh, the problem is it is not. I did not put install. So I have to put install and then it will install all of those packages. Now I put -y over here, which directly said yes, instead of like here where we had to put y because we did not mention it. We just did yum update and it asked us, do you want to download? Here I put -y, so it did not ask me if I wanted to download. But all our LAMP server packages are ready, and in the next video I will show you how to configure HTTPD and how to configure PHP.